These 6 simple habits are transforming your brain faster than you think. What if I told you your brain is changing right now? Not next year, not after months of meditation, not after reading 50 self-help books. Right now, every thought you repeat, every habit you practice, every hour you spend scrolling, stressing, learning, or sleeping is physically reshaping your brain. And here's the scary part. Most people are rewiring their brains for distraction, anxiety, and low energy without even realizing it. But a few simple habits can completely reverse that. Scientists call it neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself based on what you repeatedly do. And today, I'm going to show you 6 simple habits that are transforming people's brains faster than they think. Some of these habits take less than 5 minutes a day, but the effects can completely change your focus, memory, mood, and even your personality over time. And trust me, habit number 5 is something almost nobody does anymore, even though it might be the most powerful one on this list. Let's begin. Habit 1. Stop touching your phone. First thing in the morning, the first 10 minutes after waking up are extremely powerful. Your brain is in a highly impressionable state. And what do most people do? They grab their phone. Notifications, messages, bad news, social media, dopamine overload before your brain even fully wakes up. The problem is, this trains your brain to crave stimulation instantly. Over time, your attention span weakens, your brain becomes addicted to novelty, and suddenly, focusing on one task for even 10 minutes feels impossible. But when you avoid your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up, something incredible happens. Your brain starts operating on your priorities instead of everyone else's demands. You feel calmer, more focused, more mentally in control. Instead of reacting to the world, you start leading your day. Try replacing phone scrolling with something simple. Drink water, stretch, step outside. Write your thoughts down, tiny change. Massive brain impact habit? To walking without music or podcasts. This sounds boring, and that's exactly why it works. Most people never allow their brains to be alone anymore. Every silent moment gets filled instantly. Music, videos, notifications, noise. But your brain needs silence the same way your body needs sleep. When you walk without stimulation, your brain enters something called default mode. This is where creativity, self-reflection, and problem-solving activate. Have you ever noticed your best ideas come in the shower or while randomly walking? That's not an accident. Your brain finally has room to think. Some of the most successful people in history used walking as a thinking tool, not for fitness, for clarity. Even a 10-minute silent walk can reduce mental clutter and improve emotional regulation. At first, it may feel uncomfortable because your brain is detoxing from constant stimulation. But after a few days, you'll notice something powerful. Your mind becomes quieter, and a quiet mind is a powerful mind. Habit 3. Reading for just 10 minutes a day. Here's something most people don't realize. Your brain physically changes when you read consistently. Reading strengthens neural connections linked to focus, imagination, comprehension, and memory. But today's world is training our brains to skim, swipe, and scroll endlessly, which means deep focus is becoming rare, and rare skills become valuable. When you read every day, even for just 10 minutes, you train your brain to concentrate longer. You become mentally sharper, more patient, more articulate, and over time, your thinking becomes deeper. The craziest part? Most people say they don't have time to read, but spend hours consuming random content online that they forget 5 minutes later. Reading is different. It upgrades the operating system of your mind, and no, you don't need to read difficult books. Start with anything that genuinely interests you. Self-improvement, psychology, business, biography. The goal isn't to impress people. The goal is to rebuild your attention span, one page at a time. Habit 4. Sleeping at the same time. Every night, this one might be the most underrated habit on the list because sleep isn't just rest. Sleep is brain repair. While you sleep, your brain removes waste toxins, processes emotions, strengthens memory, and resets your nervous system. But inconsistent sleep destroys that process. Sleeping at 11 p.m. one night, 2 a.m. the next, midnight after that, confuses your brain and disrupts your internal clock. And when your brain clock is broken, everything suffers. Mood, energy, focus, motivation, decision-making. You start feeling mentally foggy all the time. The scary part is that many people think this is normal. It's not. Your brain thrives on rhythm. When you sleep consistently, your brain becomes more efficient. You think faster, learn better, feel emotionally stable, and your stress levels drop dramatically. If you want a sharper mind, stop sacrificing sleep for entertainment, because a tired brain cannot become a powerful brain. Habit 5. Doing hard things on purpose. This habit can completely transform your identity. Most people avoid discomfort at all costs. Cold showers feel uncomfortable. Exercise feels uncomfortable. Difficult conversations feel uncomfortable. Learning new skills feels uncomfortable. So the brain adapts to comfort, and a comfort-trained brain becomes weak under pressure. But every time you intentionally do something difficult, your brain rewires itself for resilience. You become mentally stronger, more disciplined, more emotionally controlled. This is why people who regularly challenge themselves often appear calmer in stressful situations. Their brains have practiced discomfort. Even small acts matter. Finishing a workout when you want to quit, waking up when you want to sleep in, saying no to distractions. These moments seem tiny, but they send a powerful message to your brain. I am in control. And over time, that identity changes everything. Confidence doesn't come from motivation. It comes from evidence. Evidence that you can do hard things. Habit 6. Protecting your attention. Like your life depends on it, because honestly, it kind of does. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Whatever you focus on repeatedly becomes your reality. And today, giant companies are competing aggressively for your attention every second. Endless scrolling, short-form videos, constant notifications, all designed to keep your brain addicted. The result? People can't focus anymore. They feel restless all the time. Even moments of silence feel uncomfortable. But here's the truth. A distracted brain becomes a weak brain. A focused brain becomes unstoppable. When you protect your attention, you regain control over your thoughts, emotions, and goals. Simple things help. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Spend less time switching between apps. Do one thing at a time. Create moments without screens. At first, your brain will resist because it's used to constant dopamine hits. But eventually, your focus sharpens, your thinking becomes clearer, and your brain starts working for you instead of against you. Here's the fascinating part about all these habits. None of them are extreme. No complicated morning routine, no expensive courses, no life hack nonsense, just small repeated actions. But repetition is what rewires the brain. That's how neuroplasticity works. Every day, your brain is adapting to what you repeatedly do. So the real question is, what are you training your brain to become? More distracted, or more focused, more anxious, or more calm, more reactive, or more disciplined? Because whether you realize it or not, your habits are shaping your future personality right now. And the best part, you don't need to change your entire life overnight. Start with one habit, just one, and let your brain do the rest. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos about psychology, habits, self-improvement, and the hidden ways your mind works. And before you leave, which of these 6 habits do you think would change your life the most? Let me know in the comments.